Welcome back to my channel. My name is Madeline and I'm the owner of Basswood Beauty, which is a small Etsy shop where I make tinted lip balms and bath and beauty care products. And this is my October project pan. My project pan doesn't follow any very strict rules. I have 8 products and I just try to use them up or get to a certain point with them that I feel happy with and then roll in a new product. So I always am working with 8 products. And this is just a way to appreciate what I have and to try to use what I have instead of just constantly looking for the next best thing. And even though that is still like on my mind, and I am always kind of looking at makeup and saving makeup. If you're interested, you can follow me on my Pinterest board where I have like a makeup wish list and you can see what I'm looking at and saving on there. But we'll just go through each item. I don't usually go in a certain order, so let's just get started. This one right in the middle here, I have actually been loving and using way more than I thought I would. And I was like, well, maybe I will actually make a dent in this humongous product. It's just, this dent in the middle is from previous use because this is a very old product in my collection. But yeah, there's just a lot of product here. So it's a great product for the price, and it's actually a beautiful, beautiful highlighter that is very, like, subtle. It's not going to be that really high shine, glittery highlight. It's just going to be very subtle, and that sort of peachy color makes it match your skin tone a little bit better. So what I've been doing and why I've been loving this so much though is I've been using it in conjunction with my Fawn Beauty blush, which as you can see has been through some wear. The lid broke. So that's the only problem with like cheaper packaging. Buying drugstores, sometimes the packaging just doesn't always hold up. But I've had higher end products break on me too. So, but what I've been wanting is those hybrid blushes, like the Bare Minerals bronzer, and even Essence came out with like a shimmery blush. So what I've been doing is using my blush and then just going right over top of it with this very nice like subtle highlight. And I get that glowy blush look that I'm wanting. So I've been loving that, and it's actually helping me reach for this, which is like no pan in sight. But I do use my products, so I don't use them every day, and then I don't know, I mean, I go in, but I don't go in real hard with my products, so they will take a while to get anywhere with those. And then I have been reaching for my Cover FX bronzer. It still doesn't look like there's any change to it. But I actually have been using this. I just don't use it every day. I will use it as an eyeshadow and just as a normal bronzer. But I think now that we're coming out of summer and going into fall, I just haven't been reaching for it quite as much. I think I'm going to reach for it more as maybe an eyeshadow, but we'll see. I'll just hang on to it and keep working at it. Something I did finish is I did finally finish that Silk Naturals eyeshadow. I just went in and finished that up. That was a nice, like, everyday color. I just wasn't like excited to use it. It was difficult to use in this, where I kind of depotted it, and it was a loose eyeshadow, which I just find a little bit more challenging to use and reach for. So I'm happy that this one is out of my collection. And then this is the Coulorpop Lux Liquid Lip, I believe it's called, and I am so close to being done with this. I have like maybe 1 or 2 uses left because I have mainly used this as a blush, and then sometimes I'll toss it on my lips as well. But yeah, it's just about gone. I'm using like a Q-tip to get the last bit out. But I've really enjoyed it. I used it today, and then I actually went over top with the Essence Pure Nude highlighter, and I really like that look. But as a lipstick, as a blush, this doesn't last very long. Halfway through the day, it looks like I didn't apply blush. With the Fawn Beauty Recovery and Glow Lip Oil, I believe I've made a little bit of progress. I believe the line was above here, above the beauty, and now it's below. The photo will show that if I've made any progress. I keep forgetting to put like a little marker. But I try to reach for it about like twice a day, like in the evening and in the morning. So I'm making a little bit of progress on this. But again, it's just like not as nourishing as I want it to be. So I just don't gravitate towards it as much as I want to. And that's kind of why I want it like out of my collection. It's beautiful to look at, but it's just not, it just doesn't get me real excited. I'd rather reach for one of my own lip balms. So, and then the Flower Beauty is just, oh my gosh, so disgusting. Why do concealers have to like get so nasty? I almost want to try like a squeeze tube concealer. Let me know if there's one that you love, and I'll look into it, because this is just like ridiculous. Every concealer I get that is like a doe foot is just gets so disgusting, and I just always have like product flinging on all of my other products. So I think really getting down to the wire on this, because there's like barely anything on that doe foot. But I have not yet like tried scraping the sides. I don't even know if, yeah, you can see some windowing there if I scrape the side. So I haven't started doing that yet to get product out, because honestly, I'd use the smallest amount for like around my eyes. Every time I try to use this on my face, it doesn't blend out very well, for one. It also doesn't match my like face skin tone, but under my eyes it looks great because I have deep under eye circles, and this counteracts like the coloring, but then it doesn't match my face, so I can't use it really as a spot corrector. Every time I do, it doesn't sit nicely on the skin, and it also does crease under my eyes, and I'm always kind of like tapping out the creases unless I set it with powder, but then I feel like it looks too dry. So this definitely will not be a repurchase. I've enjoyed it while I've had it, because it really was full coverage and covered up my under eye circles very nicely. But yeah, I think I'm at the point where I kind of need to look into my next concealer and what I want to purchase. Or I have one in my collection, but it is the absolute wrong color from under my eyes. So please leave any recommendations below. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do next. It's just hard to find a color that works under my eyes. And then lastly, I have my Aether Beauty eyeshadow palette, which I just have not really reached for a whole lot, unfortunately. I think I used this color and this color a few times, and that was really about it. But I'm just going to continue to keep it in and I guess work on it. What I really want to do, I think, but I'm going to start with the new year, is like a pan, that eyeshadow sort of project. So I'll like choose, I think, about 4 eyeshadows and work on them to pan them. Something along those lines. I'm going to have to figure out the details on that. So what I do want to roll in, because I finished the Silk eyeshadows, I really wanted to roll in this. This is really old too. This Essence Metal Shock eyeshadow because I've just been seeing like glitter eyeshadows come back, and I was so excited. I used it a few times and I loved it again. I like couldn't believe I didn't mind like the glitter on my eyes because it's just such a pretty color that it kind of, you can kind of get away with it for every day. But the applicator fell off inside when I pulled this out, and I don't know that I can get that back on. So I think I still want to work on it because it's pretty, but I think I have to pull this stopper out, and I'll probably have to use like a Q-tip to apply, or just like this and like kind of gob it on and then brush it out, or use my finger to smooth the color out. But I'm really disappointed because the little like spongy tip was just a nice way to get the color on your eye. So I think we're gonna try to incorporate this as the 8th product. And I have another one that I want to roll in, but at this point, I think I'll wait till like my concealer's gone or something. But in the meantime, I will start working on it. So you'll just have to wait for that one. But thank you so much for watching and being like invested and interested in this project. I hope it inspires you to either start one just to motivate you, because this has definitely helped me like hone down and use my products. And it really helps you understand like formulas better, like this Flower Beauty one. Just talking about it and honing down on why I like it, why I don't, is going to help me with future purchases and be more specific and detailed in like, why am I buying this product? Not just because of the way it looks. Like with this one, I was just like, oh, it's so pretty and it sounds so great. And then it just wasn't, you know, what I really needed for my lips. So, you know, this helps like going forward with purchases as well. So again, thank you for watching, and I hope this was insightful, and I would definitely take any concealer recommendations down below as I start trying to see what I want to get next. And yeah, I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Bye.